Top 15 AI tool live stream on X. I do see it. What's up?
What about multi-quarter? Do you want to tell me what
Uh,
section?
will tell you when I do multi-quarter. Like I'll just say recording.
Yeah, assuming the thumbnail worked because the title did. They were on the same thing.
We can check if that worked. I can go to screen and host just in case people are filing in. I don't see anyone from the chat saying anything yet. Do you see anyone saying anything? Or maybe the chat isn't properly assembled? Or maybe it's on a delay. It could definitely be on a
I don't
delay.
see anything on Restream yet.
Okay, great. Cool. I can repost this.
Works. Someone said.
Works. Gamer Clash. Yeah, if we could get that chat a little bit bigger. Yo, Antonio. Like, I can't read Antonio's last name. If we could get the chat a little bit
Yeah.
bigger, that would be fire. Can you do that, like, right now? Is that possible? Probably can, right?
Yeah, I just would have to remake the screen because I have to re-add the chat fully.
No, but can't you just increase the size of it?
Not live.
You can't?
Not in the same window. No.
Why?
It didn't work yesterday when we tried.
But you can just, like, drag it. Like, open it, do position, and drag it bigger, you know?
Okay, you don't mean in Restream.
Not in Restream. Just, like, make it bigger. Just make the whole window bigger. Yeah, like that. And then just drag it down over me a little bit, maybe. It's behind me. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Can you see it better?
I can see it a lot better. I can read it fully. Hola. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to do some setup. I'm used to your voice at 1.5x speed. Well, I'll just speed up. Haha, I'm used to your voice at 1.5x speed. Yo, yo. Who's that? I can't read their name. But anyway, yeah, let's just get set up here. So today, I am going to be talking about my AI stack, right? My full software stack. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And then we're going to talk about some other things, right? This is going to be a 3-hour stream. This is our first ever full 3-hour stream. And yeah, come and go as you please. I've become a lot more bullish on live streaming in general recently, and we're building our team to be able to turn our live streams into shorter videos as we edit them post. And yeah, I'm excited. So for the first hour or so, I'll be talking about my software stack. I'll be answering any questions people have. And then for the second half, we may get other people from Vibe Code to come join us. Maybe we'll build with AI. If not, we can talk about AI news because there has been some big news today, and that's kind of my plan. But the main thing I want to talk about, which I'll start in about 5-10 minutes, is the full software stack. And these are going to be productivity tools, which is going to be the smallest. Productivity tools are kind of a myth a little bit. I don't use that many. There's a few that I just use that kind of blend into the background of what I do. But creator tools, there's some really good creator tools. And that's not just like creator / production tools. So creator / production tools, productivity tools, and then of course, AI coding tools.
Can I cut over to the wide with the chat just so you're sure you're
Oh, wide with the chat? This one?
I didn't add a button yet. I want to see if it's what you want.
Yeah, let's see it. That's fine. Can we move it further? Like I want to be able to see my my laptop. So like move it. What's up, Lonzo? What's up, Gamer Clash?
Like there?
Yeah, that's fire. Maybe, yeah.
What?
Maybe a little smaller. Can you do that? Slightly smaller. Move it a little over. Yep. Now a little to the left. Nope. Yep. Right there. Fire. Build in public. What's good? This is fun. Yeah. So screen host. Oh, so there's no button for that?
Not yet.
I miss it. Yep. So this is the studio. Check this out. We got this camera angle. We got this Elgato Stream Deck. This has all my views right here. Pretty excited about that, actually. We can show the guest,
We don't have that camera added.
which is we don't have that camera on. This camera's not on. Here we have me, and then this is my screen, fully my screen. And yeah, still getting used to this. So this is our first full live stream, but this is fun. This has been a long process getting this all set up. But yeah, this is super fun. Vibe software stack, says Gamer Clash. You try Haiku 4.5? I know. So Anthropic just announced Haiku 4.5. Apparently it is like better than Claude 4 Sonnet at software development, and it's 2 times as fast and much cheaper. We have not had time to test it. This morning we've been testing the next update for our app all morning, and so we haven't had time to just test it, but we may test it later today. So after we get to the full, like maybe we can set an agenda here. So agenda is first thing that we're going to talk about is the full software stack today. And we're going to be clipping up all of these. So if you miss any of these parts, these will be clipped and put onto the Learn to Vibe Code, or no, Vibe Coding Explained YouTube channel. So on YouTube, if you go to Vibe Coding Explained, we're creating a new channel here. Channels. I just created it, so it's not showing up. That's good to know. Where is channels? I want to do channels. What the heck? Channel. This account, we're making it. All of these live streams clips will be uploaded here, which will be fun. And then some of them will be posted on my main. What is the app we've been building? The app is the Vibe Code app. Most people who follow my content know. I moved to San Francisco. We raised money. We're trying to build the best vibe coding app directly on your phone. Wide with chat button should work. Oh, Emily, I like it. I like it. So wide with chat button. Shout out to the producer, Emily. She just... I didn't know that came apart.
Yeah,
I will not be doing that again. What the heck?
It's supposed to. It's it just goes in like that.
Okay, I see. Okay, so we just added a button here. So that's what this button does, right? I can go from this and I'd be like, all right, let's check the chat. Boom. Shout out Emily Lambert. Follow her on Twitter. That's fire. So yeah, this is our screen. We got the full demo. We got me. Let's go. We got the guest button. We don't have this camera on right here, so that one doesn't work. This shows the wide angle. Here we have this chat, and we have this wide with chat. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, so we're going to do full software stack. We can talk about Haiku. I also want to discuss a little bit about what else? VO3. Something came out with VO3. I haven't had any time to like scroll Twitter today. Then we may get to company updates / challenges. Just kind of might bring in some people from the company, and we are going to talk. Anyway, I think we're ready to dive into the full software stack. I'm going to do a little intro because this will be clipped. But yeah, let me bring up the remarkable share. Boom. Let's go. Okay, so I got this open right here. I was just doing a little brainstorm. I was trying to think of all of the different tools that I use on my Mac, because those are, I've noticed those go really viral on X. It's like what tools go viral, what tools are people using on their Mac, and I just basically got every single tool that I use. So I'm gonna go ahead and record. I'm gonna be doing a separate recording. Are you gonna go take the dogs?
Tilden's camera
Cool.
Show it's the same file.
Nice. Okay, I think I'm recording on multi-quarter if you want to check.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let me see.
You are.
I am recording? Cool. Okay, we'll start in just a second. What about the upcoming Beast Gemini 3.0 Pro? I am very excited about Gemini 3.0. They've been talking about it for a while, and I think more competition in coding models, very good for me, for fun, and good for our company as well. That's just very fun to see these coding models getting better and better. Coding agents getting better and better. Every time there's an update, our app gets better, and all of the Vibe coding tools apps get better, and that's just more fun for everyone. Which model do I use for planning? I go back and forth between 4.5 Sonnet, but I mostly use GPT Codex for planning. But anyway, I'm going to start. Huh? Can you? We'll figure it out later then.
Yeah, with the cameras for the guests.
We won't have.
Sit over there.
Yeah. Or they can sit there. We'll just go wide.
Yeah.
And we'll just do wide.
Yeah, we'll get messed up.
But anyway, let's just. I want to record. Anyway. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't have the intro planned. Let's see. So normally I put a lot of thought into the intros of our videos. And so I'm actually going to stop this one and restart it. Yeah, so this is kind of the way that I plan on doing my streams, is I'm going to just be recording videos in the middle of the video, because most of my videos feel like a stream except they're these intros. So they'll feel scripted, but this one's not scripted. So I'm just going to go off the dome here. And so we'll see. We'll see how I do. I'm going to hit record if I get a thumbs up once you see that I'm recording. Emily?
Yeah.
All right. How should we construct an intro here? I guess we can go like this, host. This right here is a MacBook Pro, but it's nothing unless you download software that's actually useful and allows you to be fully creative and create better content or get more users for your apps. Actually, that's a little specific. Whatever. We can find a good hook in there. Today, I'm going to be talking about my top 15 tools that I use on my MacBook Pro at least once a week to grow my following to over 1.4 million followers and my company to a 7-figure business per year. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about my favorite productivity tools, my favorite creator tools, and my favorite AI coding tools that I use almost every week. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time. Let's dive into the video. Okay, so earlier today, I was diagramming all the tools that I use. I'm calling it Riley's Stack. And I might actually make like a Linktree style site that kind of lists all the tools that I use. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over all of these. And so I am going to go over here and let's go one by one. And so I actually want to start off with the creator and production tools that I use. And so let's start off. I think I want to start off with Krea. This is a tool that I've just been using more and more because it has access to every single image model. And so this I use for like image editing, thumbnails. I use this for image generation, and anything that has to do with images. They do have video features, but I find myself just using it for photo-related tasks. And so if we go to Krea.ai, and by the way, these are all paid tools, or at least most of them. There's 2 on the list in the productivity section that aren't paid, or at least they have a really good free plan. But other than that, these are paid. And, you know, I find paying for AI tools very worth it, especially working in a startup. Like, you're trying to find ways to get leverage, and these tools just provide a lot of leverage. And so, for example, this is Kriya, and Kriya has the standard chat where I can just type in, generate an image of a man, thumbnail image, and you can generate images here. And this is by default their Kriya. So this is their Kriya model. This model I don't think is very good. No shade to the Kriya team. I just don't, it's fast. I just never find myself using it because I basically only use two models actually three models. I use the OpenAI image. OpenAI image. I also use Nano Banana. And then I also use the ideogram with character reference. And I'll explain what all of those means. Let's start off with the OpenAI image. So OpenAI image, I use a lot for icons, for like vibe coding tools. And I'll show you an example. So if we go to the image tablet, we can open up a new session and we can hover over here. You can get access to all of the top models right here. And what I'll do is I'll just go to GPT image and I'll just type in 3D cartoon icon of a stack of pancakes. Right? A stack of pancakes with no background. And so we can generate these images, and you can insert these directly into your apps or into your thumbnails. And I mean, I can even show you, like, we can put this into an app real quick. So V0, this is another tool that we'll talk about. We can toss it in the list because I'm opening it up. I like V0 because it's just super easy to use for like very quick web apps. And I could say, please create a website called Riley's Stack. I can make this a little bit bigger. Called Riley's Stack that uses this image as the logo. Make it huge. And so when it's done, you can see it creates this like stack image. I don't know why this one's taking longer. It normally doesn't do that, but we can download this, and you'll notice it by default downloads without a background, and you can see it generates a bunch of them. And you're like, why wouldn't you just use ChatGPT to generate images? ChatGPT generates images. Yeah, but you can't do this, right? You can't spam generate a ton of images like you can on Midjourney, but on Midjourney you can't use the GPT image model, right? I like Kriya because I can just spam create a ton of images, because I'm trying to pick the best one. You know, I want a bunch of different options. In this case, I'm just going to choose one just to show you what I'm talking about here, because adding PNG images is really fun when you're vibe coding a landing page or a lead magnet, which I do a lot for the company. I'll just create a website as a lead magnet in order to access some sort of resource. You need to give me an email. It's marketing 101. But, you know, we can just generate a site here using V0. You know, you can use Lovable, Bolt. I think they're all very similar. I think that they're all very similar, these web-based web app builders. And yeah, you can use these images. And so with Kriya, one of the cool things as well is their edit feature. And I'll come back to this, don't worry. I just don't want to wait for it. Within their edit feature, what I can do, let me see if I can find a thumbnail. Do 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 do. Oh, here's an example of me using Kriya. For this, I was creating this little... Oh yeah, here's a good example. Let's go ahead and use this one. So you can upload images in Kriya into this edit section, and you can edit your videos with natural language. So you can generate images, and know that this edit tab right here, this edit tab allows you to edit them. And it gives you this little simple interface to use right here. And we can very easily just edit the image. We can say, make the man's hair slightly longer and black, right? If you're editing your thumbnail, this is a thumbnail that I created for Sora. I didn't end up making this video, but we had the thumbnail, and I can generate images. And you'll notice here that we have the image that I'm starting out on, right? Like this is this. It's kind of hard to see, but this image right here is the one that we're editing. And these two loading right here. Oh, I think it might edit Sam's hair actually. Oh, what the heck? So it made my hair longer, right? It made my hair longer and it made it black. Give the man holding a phone a green headband. And so this is just using Nano Banana in a rapid fire fashion, right? In a rapid fire fashion to edit the image. And we can always go back to previous versions, right? And that's why I think, you see, it's just very easy to add this green headband. Like, how sick is this app? Like, I can't believe this exists. This one obviously looks better. And so if you click on it, it shows up here into this like main area. And now I can continue editing it. I can say, make the man holding the phone, make his shirt orange. And you know, it allows you to have this control, right? And so I think here, this is just, I think this is actually good. So OpenAI image is really good for like generating icons. Generating icons and things that, let's move this right here, make this a little bit smaller, that don't require backgrounds, or I guess that you don't want a background. And Nano Banana is great for editing images with language, as we can go back and we can see, you can see it like, look at how perfect that is, right? This is before, this is after. Before, after. Actually insane. And then it gives you two variations, right? We can choose this kind of sweater looking shirt. And then this one looks more like a t-shirt. I actually like this one more. And now like the color's coming out, like the thumbnail is legit better, arguably better. And we can say, make him wearing sunglasses from the 1990s. And then I'm going to say just add the glasses on the man holding the phone, because I don't want it to add it to Sam here. Oh, I guess they're both holding a phone. What am I saying? I just realized they're both holding a phone. So that might confuse the AI, but yeah, that's really cool. One thing I wish, okay, that's kind of what I was going for. Ooh, that's a lot better, right? We can add these glasses, and then it's super easy, right? I'm going to switch to the demo so you could see it. They added this like ability to download, right? And you can just download it, and boom, you can upload this as your YouTube thumbnail. And so, yeah, that's kind of the main function of this tool, right? The main function is like, I guess we can add like a, Kriya is just like, we have like, yeah, thumbnails, right? And let's go ahead. Can we add more shapes? How do we add more shapes? I want to add like a star. How do I do that? I know I can do that on Excalidraw. And this is going to be one of the tools I talk about today. But yeah, Riley Snape goes hard. Can you list cost? I can list cost. Which model? Okay. Riley Snape goes hard. Kriya, I believe their main plan is like $20 a month or maybe $10 a month. We can look at the cost here. Kriya, what is the cost per month? Lowest plan. We will see. And obviously here I am using Comet browser. We'll get to this later, but I do want to cover the creative tools first. I don't know the cost, honestly. Okay, anyway, so this is V0, right? V0, this is a app that I use, and what I really like about, I'm just going to say Get rid of all this and just make it so that it goes to a new page when I click on the image, but make it animate for a second. Wait, let me switch it to here. So this is a site made by V0, right? V0 made this site and added our Kriya image that we generated without a background. I just tossed it in. I said, use this image, right? That's really fun. Animate for a second before going to the new page. And that's kind of fun, right? You can just do whatever you want. And so that's V0. We're going to dive into the AI coding tools later. But yeah, V0 is like quick landing page type stuff. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is Kriya. And so the main things I use it for are image gen and image editing. And so let's go ahead, and I would like to, first thing I want to do is I want to figure out how to, oh, library, there we go, star. What, they don't have a star? What do they have? That's it? That's all they have in these libraries? Can I browse libraries? Like shapes? Do they have just like shapes? There we go. Dude, that is annoying. Anyway, I was hopefully going to... all right, so yeah, I'm just going to put a little star. I wanted to put a little star next to like the reasons I use it. And this is just kind of the main two reasons are like image editing and thumbnails. That's kind of why I use Kriya. But let's go ahead and move on to the next tool that we use. I would like to talk about... This one's a niche tool, but let's dive into it. So the second tool that I use is one that is called Rotato. And I'm going to call these sibling tools right here Screen Studio. So more people have probably heard of Screen Studio, and it allows you to create like these cool looking videos that you can post on Twitter that get a ton of views. For example, right, we created a very small like experimental tool, part of the Vibe Code app. It's called Sandbox. And so on sandbox.dev, we created this tool. We created it internally to test all of the AI coding models, right? You can just like go to Sandbox and like open up a new one and then just use Claude Code with Next.js in the web. Like you can use the terminal in the web. And I don't know why I hit back there, but basically you can just use it in the web. And for this, I wanted to generate hype around it. And so I created this video right here. I made this video in like this whole thread of videos in like less than an hour because of this tool called Rotato. And Rotato is a really fun tool. And this is what it looks like. This one is a pay once and get the license. So it's like more expensive at first, but it's not if you use it all the time. It's like very good price. And so we can hit File, New Project on Rotato, and we can just use the iPhone Pro 16 Max. And what it allows you to do, Rotato allows you to drag your screen recordings directly on the phone. Oh, I just realized another one that I forgot to talk about, or I forgot to add to the list, which is bezel, which I'll get to next. So what Rotato does, in fact, let me go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Let me pull this out. Let's go slide with chat. Oh no. I believe we might be frozen. I don't know if we're frozen right now, but I will check. Let me see if we are still live. Is this frozen? Let me see if we are still live. Okay, I believe the wide angle is frozen. At least that's what it appears right now. I am live. Is this shot frozen? Am I just frozen? Can someone tell me if the video is frozen in this angle? If so, I'll just stay at this angle. That's okay. Everything is fine. As I'm, the meme where I'm burning in the house. Everything is fine. Okay. So what I want to show you are two tools. In fact, let me get out of here for a sec. Okay. So, damn, we're getting in the weeds here, but this is fun. This is why we're doing live streams. I'm actually going to do a different pairing. I'm going to talk about Rotato and Bezel. So this will be good for anyone who is selling a mobile app or wants to share anything you make on the phone. So if you're marketing, right? If you're doing marketing for a mobile app, right? And a lot of my audience is, right? If you're doing marketing for your mobile app, right? If you're doing marketing for a mobile app, it's really good to create high quality mockups. If you upload a screen recording to any social media platform, it looks really bad. Like if you take a screen recording on your phone and you say, look at what I made and post it on social media, it just looks bad. And there's actually multiple ways to make it not look bad. And the first one is Rotato. And I showed you that it makes it look like this. You can like edit the values, right? You can change, and I'll get into kind of how to use Rotato in just a second. I could probably make like a 2-hour video just on how to use it. But I'll go over the basics and you'll get a good sense of how to use it. One other one is Bezel. And so if you use Bezel, what Bezel does, and let's go ahead and lower this a little bit. I'm going to move this to the other desktop. So Bezel and Rotato are different in that Bezel is a live recording of what's happening on my phone. And so I have my phone out. Notice here, and I wish this wide with chat was, but we are frozen. Is this? Oh, okay. This is working. Oh, that camera's working. This shot is just frozen. At least it is on my angle. But that's okay. I have this one. So this right here is my phone. If I'm just using my phone like this, right? As I use it, it screen records. So I can make a video like this. This is great if you're a content creator like me in this exact situation. If I was doing a tutorial on something on my phone, I don't know why I can't drag this. Okay, there we go. I can show you exactly how to do it while I'm talking and record my computer screen. And so if you use something like OBS or if you use something like Tela, which is another tool I use, then I can easily make like educational style videos directly from my phone, right? And that's how I've been making educational content with Vibe Code, right? And so I'm able to actually, I can't show the next version of the app. But yeah, and so what I can do here is I can actually use Kriya. And by the way, Kriya has a new mobile app. This is not sponsored by Kriya, I promise. I just really like their product. But let's imagine I was Kriya and I wanted to show off the new mobile app. Kriya, I actually do know the founder of Kriya, or both of the founders of Kriya. But let's say like generate an image of a monkey, right? And I'm screen recording right now. And so I can screen record this. It's kind of fire. Their animations are good. Like this is just a really good user experience. I'm not going to lie. But if I wanted to record this, monkey with a hat, you can generate multiple of them at the same time. This is really sick. So yeah, this is me using Kriya again. And all those features I showed you are available on their mobile app, which is really impressive because they have a lot of features on their mobile app. But if I was them and I wanted to make a high quality video, what you can do is you can screen record it. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my photos on here. And I'm going to, the worst app ever created is this. This is the worst experience ever. The Photos app on iPhone. I don't know how to get, every time I open it, I get lost. Like, how do I go to my most recent photos? Like, I just want to go to the list of my most recent photos. And I literally get lost every single time. Okay, recently saved. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to airdrop this to my MacBook. Anytime now. Anytime now. It's okay. Go ahead. Bruh. Any day. Insane. It's gotten worse. AirDrop used to be so flawless. Anyway, so I just took a screen recording, right? If you look at this screen recording, if you upload this, no one will like it, right? It is a rectangle. It's ugly, right? This is a rectangle on a black backdrop. Usually it has a black backdrop. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on. You're like, what device is this? Not anymore, right? With Rotato, and I use it all the time, you drag it on and boom, look at that. Look how much better that looks, right? And when you use Rotato, I'm just going to go through my whole process of when I make a video. So I might go a little fast. You might need to pause it. You might need to actually learn if you are going to download Rotato and use it. You're going to want to do more than what I'm telling you in this video because this is not an in-depth tutorial of Rotato, but I want to show you the value of it. That's why I am doing this. But anyway, yeah, you can, by default, it has this animation, right? Look at how good that looks. And notice you can change the lighting. So it's kind of like creates a 3D mock-up of the phone. And you have a little timeline, and it's a little weird to understand at first. I was actually mad at how unintuitive it was at first. But once I understood it, I was like, oh, wow, this software is really good. And I'll show you. So the first thing that I do immediately is delete this initial part right here. And then I extend it. However long the video is, right? However long the video is, I'm going to change it right here, right? I can change it right here to like 40 seconds, right? And so I can play it and this will show the whole video because I know that the screen recording is 40 seconds. So you just want to change it to be the amount of time that the video is. And then what we're going to do is I always start off with this animation. It performs really well on social media. And I'm going to edit this. So I just used a preset, and this preset has the animation to the starting position, right? Every animation that you add on Rotato has a beginning point right here, right? It has a beginning point right here and an ending point, right? Begin, end. And what we want, this would actually kind of work. So actually, you know what? Let's be creative here. So I can move this right here. Kriya, feel free to use this video in your marketing. That's cool. So like this would be imagine you're scrolling a Twitter feed and you see this phone fly up. And you're like, oh, what is that? That's kind of sick. That's kind of cool. All right. So it comes up right here. Now, what if we want it to animate from here, right? We could add another animation. And when you add another animation, it's going to create a starting point and an ending point. And now we want to choose the ending point. And I want it to be full screen. So I just know that if I say 28, 0, 0, it's going to like center it on the screen. And so if you think logically, start, and it kind of goes here. And then it's going to go, when you add a new animation, the starting point of the next animation will be the same as the ending point of the previous animation. And so what I mean by that is these 2 points are the same. So it goes here, and then once it hits this, it goes back to here. So this is what it looks like. You see that? It's pretty sick. Goes from boom, and then pretty sick. And so yeah, that's what we're doing here. So that now we got it like this, and now we're rocking and rolling, and now it's going to go through the whole video, and it's going to do everything that I just explained. And now it's just a little bit more immersive, right? And so like if we wanted to show me typing monkey, right? You come here, you go right before I start typing monkey. Let's start the animation here. Click add animation. Now let's go to, now you can kind of zoom in on the timeline here, zoom in on the timeline here, right? Go here. I start typing monkey here. So we're going to want maybe it to start right here. Now we want it to just zoom in, right? And now let's just logically think for a second. This Z axis is how far away it is from the camera. We're going to lower that. All right, we can lower that to just, and then we want to go up a little bit, maybe just show that we're typing. Maybe just go like that, boom. So now it's just, it's like this, monkey. And then I press enter. As soon as I press enter, we're going to probably want to like zoom out a little bit, right? We want to zoom back out to where we were previously, right as we, maybe like right as we press it. So like right here, we're going to want to go back out to our normal values, which is 28, 0, and 0. Boom. There it is. So this is just a nice little demo. I'm just freely doing this for Kriya. Boom. The app comes out. You can type monkey. It's going to zoom in on monkey, zoom out when I press enter, and then it's going to show the monkey being generated. And that's how you create like a high quality mock-up video in 5 minutes. That's pretty sick. And so now we can hit export video, and I usually do 2K because usually if you're posting it in a Twitter feed, it doesn't really matter. You don't need to post. You can't even post in 4K, but 2K shows up really well if you also wanted to post it as a story on Instagram, because you can do higher resolution on Instagram now. So I just export it, and then it doesn't take that long, right? It's exporting 40 seconds. This is an M4 Mac. If you have a worse computer, it could take a bit of time. This is like basically rendering a 3D model. But yeah, now it's coming in. Yeah, I don't know if what's going on with the camera. Yeah, this camera looks like I am still frozen on here. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I can reset it.
Do you want to just like unplug it and replug?
I think I'm just gonna try and remove the input. And
We just need to keep the stream going.
yeah, well, that won't be a problem. It's,
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Anyway, was there one with a chat? Oh, live with chat. Okay, doing this right now. Chat is moving. You not. Yeah.
How's it now?
Getting that now for content creation, having serious developing a mobile application. You got any tips? Yes. I mean, maybe we'll talk about that for the second half. Unruly Evan. I think that's how EVXN. Evixen. He said having serious difficulty developing a mobile app. We will get to that a little bit later. What's up? We're back. This one is working now. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. You can leave it in the chat. We'll take a little bit of breaks as we move on. Someone said pretty sick regarding the, I'm assuming he meant Rotato. Rotato's pretty sick. But yeah, this is our file. Wow. I'm literally realizing how many software tools I use. Because the next one, I guess we should have like social media tools. I'm going to add that as a new category. So I guess creator production and social media. One tool that I'm going to just show right now, because this kind of works in my flow. Sorry about that. If we come up here, one tool that I use is Typefully. The reason I use Typefully is to draft tweets. And I'll show you guys here. If we type in Typefully right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. One sec. Okay. That's funny. There was no videos shown. That's okay. Okay, so let's go back here. All right, so Typefully is a way to allow you to have access to all of your what? No. Nah, it's fine. Anyway, Typefully is a way that you can kind of manage all of your Twitter accounts. In fact, I have my co-founder's Twitter, and so he can send me drafts that he makes of tweets, and I can have all my tweet. But one thing that it's really good at, right, is I can very easily see how a full tweet would show up that I create with Rotato. I'm just gonna say, damn, the new Kriya iPhone app is pretty sick. The best image generator tool out there. Currently talking about it on the stream. Also showing how to use Rotato to Rotato to make this video. Right? And so we can see it here. You can kind of see the video right here, and I can publish directly to Twitter. One thing that you can do, and this is how all of the kind of the AI companies right now, the current meta is to gather people's to have them comment on your Twitter, on your tweet below, because that pumps it in the algorithm. Although I don't think that'll last forever. I think they're going to kind of de-incentivize that later. But if you hit publish, you can also add this auto DM feature, which you can say like anyone who DMs, you can message them a link, right? You can say like get the app here, so that, and then you can like paste link. I won't actually do that now, but that's how savvy marketers, it's very similar to ManyChat on Instagram, which is another tool I need to bring up. Wow, I use a lot of software. This is crazy. Anyway, this is Typefully. This allows you to publish drafts, and then this is where I usually concept all of the posts that I post on X regarding these like 3D mock-up style videos. And that's kind of the plan. Okay. So that right there, let's go back here. Rotato is like marketing a mobile app. And so Bezel is like live screen sharing your iPhone. And I believe they have like any type of phone on there as well. And then Rotato is like 3D mock-up style videos. And that's kind of Rotato, and that is Bezel. And then Typefully is to draft tweets, and then the kind of like auto DM link campaigns on Typefully, and then like full team access, right? I can access I can post directly from like our whole team, or I can help someone edit their tweets. They can be like, hey, Riley, I have 4 tweets drafted. Can you check them out? And I'd be like, yes, that's my thing. You know, I'm good at Twitter. Some would say. Anyway, yeah, let's keep moving down this list. So the next one I want to bring up is Descript. Descript is a tool that I think is just so good at what it's supposed to do. They're kind of moving in a direction where they're adding a ton of AI features. I think it's a huge mistake. I think they're going to dilute their tool. As you can see here, this is a video that I was adding. Oh, we can test our the audio feature here. And I need to connect to the right one. Oh, yeah. I need to connect to podcast. We can test that, right?
What are you talking about?
I connected to podcast. Remember how we set up the audio yesterday? The speaker. You know, the speaker MIDI speaker thing that you set up?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Look. It's not seeming to play.
What's your output say on the settings?
Podcast.
In the settings? It says podcast.
It's an aggregate device.
And it's still selected for the MIDI settings.
I don't know what that means.
Go back to the audio MIDI settings.
Where?
You have to like search for MIDI, audio MIDI. It's a different menu. And then scroll down. Podcast.
0 ins, 2 out.
Do you have your HDMI in?
Yeah.
It's not showing up on that list.
What should be showing up?
It's the Black Magic Design VM
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't see it on the list.
Oh. It shows up when I'm unplug it. It's here now.
Okay.
Then when I plug it in, it's gone.
I don't understand that. It's on that list on the left.
Okay, what do I do?
I don't know.
Okay, well, the audio is actually not that important for this video. We're going to figure that out. That's a little technical difficulties we'll need to handle. Anyway, I'm going to switch off of podcast now and just go to MacBook Pro speakers. You might be able to hear it. But what Descript does is Descript allows me to upload my videos, and they have added some cool things here. Like what I think is cool is they added this AI chat right here. I'm going to go full screen with demo right here. They added this full screen chat. So this is every time you open up a new project in Descript, you're met with a screen that looks like this. And I can upload a file really easily. I can upload any video, right? I could upload this video right here, except this is actually not going to transcribe because there's no sound in this video that we just created. There is sound in a video that I just made here. And I'm going to just go through Descript really quickly because I think, again, this is a video like I could spend 6 hours talking about this tool. If I were to send an editor instructions on how to use Descript, it would probably be like 2 hours. But for now, I just want to give a little introduction. So here is the transcript for the video, right? Many people are used to this. If you're into video editing, you've probably heard of Descript. It's a very big tool.
Master these 5 things and you can vibe code anything. None of them are hard. Don't.
It's coming through.
Yeah, you can't change it on the menu on your MacBook like that. It has to be the output. The speakers are MacBook speakers.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so it is working on here. Okay, okay, cool. But I can change the volume though. Anyway, we'll talk about the technical difficulties later.
Master these 5 things and you can vibe code it.
Can you guys hear that coming through the audio? Can you guys let me know in the chat? Derek said, Riley, love your stuff for years now. Bless. Thank you. Oh, build in public. Appreciate you, Derek. Are you build in public?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Who's build in public? I feel like. Anyway. Bo in the chat. Oh, he's saying Bo in the chat. Okay, he's talking to Bo. Okay, cool. You guys have inside jokes in my chat. I love it. I love it, honestly. Appreciate you, Derek. Okay, I love this. I love this. People are making friends in the chat. Anyway, okay. Let me know. Can you guys hear the video? Like, can you hear this?
None of them are hard. Don't be discouraged. Just push through. So I saw this tweet yesterday.
Huh?
Could unmute your mic.
Okay,
Make sure
go.
it's not coming through that.
Okay, we're good. So basically, this basically takes your video file. It uses AI to transcribe it immediately. And I'm just going to go through the things that I normally do. So the first thing that you can do is you can very easily just create a new chapter. When you create a new chapter, you just press / and it'll show up as a new chapter here on the side view. And that's really useful. One thing that I really like to do is I really like to add markers. So these markers will show up when you create a YouTube description. So there's timestamps when you go to a YouTube video a lot of the times. And these markers are very easy to convert into those YouTube transcripts, and it makes it easy to tell what you're talking about for the different parts, right? All those markers, like this is like a test marker. You can see that it goes introduction, test, right? You can see it there on the side. You can also ask the AI, this chat, to find markers, but you can also say like, please highlight, and I can zoom in here. Actually, I can't zoom in. I'm just gonna go demo here. Please highlight the best parts of the video to turn into clips. Don't make clips or do anything besides highlighting, right? I actually don't want AI to go through and edit it. I think AI is it's okay. I have a pretty high bar for quality of content that I post on social media. And so I don't usually let AI do it. It's just not good at it yet. But I do think it's good at like finding things and ideating, and like it can highlight here. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. Highlighting the best parts for clips. We can create them after. And so this AI is going to go through the whole video and it's going to highlight it. So I can see exactly where the AI thinks that it could make good clips. And so what I do at this point is, like, if I come to a video and I'm trying to turn this into clips, what I'll do is I'm going to first delete this new composition, or this composition right here. There's projects, which is just basically a list of compositions. And I'm going to delete this composition. And right now we only have this composition, which is Riley. We could call this like main video. And you can see here, it's going to show up here. We have main video. Now we can add a new composition and we can call this clip 1. We can add a new composition. Let's say we wanted to create 3 clips. We create clip 2 and we create new composition. We hit clip 3. Now we go main video right here. Now look at this. It found the parts of the video it think it'll be the best clip. Hopefully you guys can hear this. So
Right. Very similarly, you have something like FAL. So FAL, it is a provider for a bunch of the creative.
So this here I'm talking about FAL, which is another tool I use, but that's way more niche. I think we don't need to discuss that now. I've talked about FAL in the past.
And so what I want to look for here is I want to look for one that's like cheap.
So let's say I'm like, you know what? This would be a good clip. All I have to do is copy this part of the video right here. If you copy it, it's not only going to copy the transcript, right? It's not just going to copy the transcript. It's also going to copy the video. And so we can go into clip 1 and we can paste it. Now we have the main video here and we have the clip 1 here. And so now we can just make a clip. And if we wanted to turn it into something like a vertical video, we can do that, right? But you know, it's not a good format to do so. I could add a voiceover, things like that. It's very easy to separate them into new clips. When communicating with my editor, it's really easy to just highlight parts of the video. Like I can just highlight the thing and be like, yo, please make this better, you know? And I can immediately tag people. It's really fun. Super good way to communicate. And I just think in scripts now, it's a lot easier than a timeline in Premiere Pro. It's kind of annoying. And now that I'm taking a more manager position around my own content, and I have multiple editing agencies editing my videos now, which I'm actually sad about. Like, I've really enjoyed using Premiere Pro. I would say I'm a pretty good editor. But like, it's just too time intensive now as a startup founder for me to be editing a lot. And I think Descript is really good and easy because you can immediately just hit this export. Wait, you can immediately, I don't know why. Oh wait, local export, Descript web link. You can immediately update it. And then this gets turned into a link that's immediately shareable with anyone. I could post this link and people could go to the link, they could see it and they could share it. And they could see the video, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's not going to be loaded because it has to render, which takes a few minutes. But you can see here all the highlighted parts are there, and it's just a perfect web view. And you can use this, you know, if you have a community or something, you could send this out to people. It's a lot like Loom in a way. And so, yeah, that's Descript. Descript is like a really good interface for like making videos and communicating with editors. That's what I would say is like my favorite use case of it. You know, they might not explicitly say that that's the function of Descript. They might say it's a full end-to-end like video editing platform. In my opinion, it doesn't do all the things Premiere Pro does. If I have to dive into the details, I'm definitely hopping into Premiere. So Descript is like, I think it's like a lightweight multi-track. It's really good with multi-track too. So I can drag multiple videos that are the same length. For instance, this right here, not only are we streaming this live, and Emily's in charge of this when we're working with editors, we're also recording all of these individually. So we're recording all the microphones, we're recording all the cameras, and we're also recording the screen share here. And so you can drag them into Descript and you can create multi-track sequences really easily. And so that makes it really powerful in a way. So I think lightweight might be doing it, might not be fully accurate, but I'm just going to say lightweight multi-track editing and communicating with my editing team. And so that is really useful for very quick edits, and it's very easy to just create a ton of compositions. And so I can send off 10 videos and I can just divide them by compositions. I need to plug in my laptop here, so one sec. Yeah, can you unplug the light? Like, I need this. Wait, what are you doing? Cool. Like, can you just, that light, I know it looks cool, but like it's causing problems. So if you unplug it, you can set that whole thing like close to me so I can plug this in. We'll figure out, we maybe get extension cord for it. We are still in testing mode for our live stream, but that's part of the reason why we're doing it. Okay. So that is Descript. Another video tool that we're going to use, that I use a lot, and this is one that I've used a lot before we had this massive setup, is Tela. Tela is a great tool. Tela is really good it's good for recording things in chunks. If you're not that good on camera, what Tela allows you to do, so I can just record this right now, and I'm just going to record this. So I'm recording my screen. I'm recording a stream of me using this tool right here. So it looks a little confusing from your end. In fact, I'm going to switch to this view right here. So I'm recording this video on Descript, or on Tela, right? We're using Tela. And what Tela allows us to do, and by far the best feature that Tela has, is chunk-based video screen recording. Okay, so what do I mean by this? Right now, for 30 seconds, I've been recording a chunk, and I can hit stop. Now, I just recorded those 34 seconds. Now that's saved in a database somewhere, right? It's saved in my project. Now I can record the next section or chunk of my video, right? I can record chunk 1. I just record chunk 1 in Tela, right? Chunk 1, and that chunk was 34 seconds, and I can see the total time that I've recorded right here. And by the way, this records in full HD and everything. So you can create really, really high quality videos, and I'll show you. Like, I use this for everything. And by the way, Descript has a feature, but they don't have, you can record your screen on Descript, and some people are like, why do you use Tela instead of Descript? Chunk-based video editing, right? And I'll explain exactly what I mean. So I just pretend for right now that I just recorded my intro, right? I just recorded an intro for my video, and it was 34 seconds long. Now I got to record the first part. Now I'm going to record it. This is annoying that Tela does. It has this like little pop-up thing. Now I'm explaining the section part of my video, and then oh my God, I stumbled over my words. I don't want to have to edit that out in post-production. Instead, what I can do is I can just restart chunk 2. So I just hit restart, and it's as if I never recorded that section. Now I'm recording chunk 2 again, and I can restart, and I can just explain this part right here. Okay, boom. I just recorded the next 6 seconds, so I just recorded chunk 2, and I recorded it originally, and I messed up. Right? And so then we deleted it, right? And then I can restart chunk 2 by hitting the restart button, and then we can, and so now it allows you to do a lot of that annoying work, because normally when you're recording, like right now, this is all streamed live. I'm doing none of what Tela does. We have to edit all this post, and it's fine for us because we have a team, but I didn't have a team for 3 years making content. I did so much by myself when making content, and it's really annoying to have to delete it. So what Tela allows you to do is it allows you to record it in chunks, and so you can just get all of the good takes and delete the bad takes. And if you record it in chunks, it just makes it a lot easier. So we recorded chunk 2, and then we ended up liking it, And so this one would be a little bit shorter. And then this one was 6 seconds. And you can record, I've recorded up to 100 chunks. One of my best YouTube videos was a video that ended up being 2 hours long. It was like the complete guide to AI. And I went over like all the different types of AI tools, all the way up to like vibe coding. And I think it was 131 chunks. And if I had, it would have been 7 hours of footage if I had have just recorded it in one take with all the pauses and annoying things. But because I did it in Tela, like I think I had like only like 2 hours and 50 minutes of total footage that we cut down to 2 minutes. So all we had to do was cut out 50 minutes when it would have been like a lot more. Anyway, that is Tela. Oh, super great tool. They just raised money recently. So I mean, I think I've interacted with the founder on X. He's good. He's going to make, I think Tela is going to be massive. And I think they should really lean into Chuck-based editing. One thing to Tela, I'm just going to take this opportunity. I'm going to tag him in this section. One thing I wish you could do is make comments on it. So I wish you could like scroll through your clips or add a note to the clip so that when you go into Tela. So I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Let's make a third clip here just to show you what it looks like. Now we're recording our third chunk. And what I want to show you next is what it looks like after you record your chunks. The third chunk in this is going to be about 12 seconds long. Boom. So we've recorded 3 chunks for 53 seconds. And you can see here, it shows up in clip 1, clip 2, clip 3. I wish while I was recording, I could leave a note on that chunk so that if I were to send it to my editing team or if I was editing it later, I could see. It's a kind of a niche ask, but that's okay. I just wish I could leave a little note while I'm recording. That would be especially useful for really long videos. Anyway, they just added speed. By the way, this is a new thing that they added. I didn't know this is a brand new feature. So good for them. One thing I wish they added was speed, and it looks like they did. Anyway, yeah, so you can see here, I can play it.
I'm recording a stream of me using this tool right here. So it looks a little confusing from your end. In fact, I'm going to switch to this view right here. So I'm recording this video on the script.
So I have these clips here, and they record in clips. And let's say, and it's very easy to like change the layout, and the layouts by default look good, right? Let's say I wanted to make it like this. One of my favorite ones is to I usually do something like this, and then I'll actually make this, I'll send this to the back, and then I'll make the back, like I'll go like this. I think this looks pretty good because I want to be able to see the whole screen. And so I'll just go like this. This is how I filmed a lot of my videos, just like this. But what's really cool is once you find a layout that you like to use, and let's just go like bring to front. Let's say we like this angle right here. What you can do is you can go adjust layout. Wait, no, they changed this. They changed this view, adjust layout. No, like you used to be able to like save your layout or like apply layout to all clips. They have that as a feature, but I don't see it right now. You used to be able to like press this and apply layout to all clips. I'm sure that's here, but that's super useful because like if you have like 30 clips, you want to be able to apply your layout to all of them, but I don't see it. So Tela, if you're watching, this is confusing. I don't know how to do that. And if you remove that feature, that's sad. That's lame. Okay, I don't know how to adjust that. Anyway, I'm back. I didn't realize I wasn't here. Anyway, that is chunk-based editing, and it's super easy to just export all of them. And yeah, that's how I use Tela for videos that I don't want to do a ton of post-production, but I also want it to be a camera and me recording. You can record on your main camera on your like MacBook. It isn't as good as getting an external camera. I recommend if you want to become a content creator to get an external camera. It just looks so much better than the default built-in camera. But yeah, that is, let me just turn this back on. Let's see where we're at. So that's Tela. Okay, and then the last one that I want to talk about for content creation is Excalidraw, the exact tool that I'm using right here. I've talked about this, I think in a few videos before. I just use this tool a lot. A lot of creators use it, so I won't explain it for that long. It's just, in my opinion, the most pleasing tool to like make these like, and it's free. Like I don't even think I'm using the paid plan. I might be on a paid plan, but it is very affordable. Another good one is Whimsical Diagrams, which also has a good free plan. If you're more like, if you're less free flowy, this one has like a drawing board vibe. It's kind of like how would you describe the vibe of this? Kind of less professional. It's very much like a whiteboard. If you want something that looks more official, and you can see here, like, and I was clearly copying and pasting some tweets at some point, but like this one is a lot more, it looks a lot more like, it's just more polished a little bit, you know, like, but I do like it. It's kind of fun. The colors are really good. This is Whimsical Diagrams. So this, if you are, it just depends on like how you're, like whatever your preferences are. You can just find a tool that's kind of fun to use. And yeah, I think this tool is like pretty solid. Anyway, Whimsical Diagrams and Excalidraw. The reason I like Excalidraw, it just has really good like two is create a, what do you even call this? A shape. You know, if you press 3, you have your secondary shape. 4, you have your tertiary shape. And then 5, you have an arrow. 6, you have a line. And you just kind of get used to them. And then here you can draw. 8, you can very quickly just like type. And then 9, you can erase. Wait, no, 9 is, I forget what 9 is. Oh, 0 is erase. So I can erase stuff like that. Boom, 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 and boom. Anyway, that's Excalidraw. It lets you draw on a whiteboard. I won't dive too far into that. Okay, so that is, let's kind of organize this for a second, and let's go ahead and do like a little debrief here. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger and organize this stuff right here. So this is creator, production, and so when on Excalidraw, if you press F, you can create like a frame. And this kind of like gives a nice like hierarchy to your stuff. And so next we're going to move to productivity. And so you can use F here to kind of make a little shape around it, which is kind of fun. But we're going to get into productivity tools. The one that I use all the time is Raycast. So Raycast is an app that just kind of does everything. And Anj, my co-founder, he uses Raycast, and he like hardly touches his mouse. And I've honestly gotten, over the last year, just like working in startups, you just work with people who just know how to use a computer, and I've gotten so much faster, and it makes me like almost intolerant to using a computer slowly. Let's actually like make sure that people are. Balsamic is nicer. Why? I like tertiary shapes. Quake Hacker says it comes with a hefty price tag, I'd guess. Yeah. Oh wait, Emily, is that you?
Well, someone was saying that we should buy the domain vibecode.oregon.com.
Oh, someone said we should buy vibecode.com. Yeah, vibecode.com is it's probably gonna be like 500K at least. So mermaid chart is good. Mermaid charts are good. I've found that AI generated charts are more of like they seem more useful than they are, in my opinion, because I want ones that are really easy to edit. But anyway, we don't need to go too far into that. Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. Do you know how many tools? Tela or Loom? Loom. I mean, Tela for sure. I mean, it depends. If you're trying to make videos and go like, if you're trying to make really high quality videos on YouTube, use Tela. If you just want to send people quick stuff and you want to use it for internal communications, use Loom. I'm sure they have more integrations with other tools. Tela is a creator tool. Loom is more of a productivity, like teach someone how to do something type tool, in my opinion, or like it's something you would send to someone in the DMs. Do you know how many tools in total you use daily? I don't. it is nice to be in a company that like we are encouraged to, and we encourage everyone at our company to like use the best tools to be faster and more efficient. We have a very lean team. You know, like Vibe Code started in San Francisco with just 3 people, and we raised a lot of money, and we get the most out of all the people that we hire. Like we hire really talented people, and so we think you should be able to just get the tools that you use. And so it's a nice luxury to not really think about it and just get the best tools to increase productivity. And so it's very fun. I'm able to do it. I don't recommend for like personal use to just for text, X or LinkedIn. For text what? Like I don't use LinkedIn. I think you should use the platforms that you like. The platforms that you the social media platforms you should use are ones that like you participate deeply in and you enjoy it, right? You should choose the platforms that you enjoy. I love X. I hate LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn's like one of the worst platforms, and I just never find myself scrolling it. I think everything looks AI generated. No, org is better. Org is better for vibe code. Dominage says org is better, more community vibe. That might be true, I guess. I just can't remember the last time I went to like a .org. What is .org?
I feel like it's more like scientific.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's dive into productivity tools real quick. So one thing that's super useful is Raycast. So Raycast is probably my favorite productivity tool. Raycast allows you to do many things. So first of all, remember, like whenever I copy something, it is a clipboard manager. There's a lot of different clipboard managers that kind of save everything, but here it allows you to like pin the most important things here, which you can kind of save a bunch of things. Like here I have emojis. I don't want to click on these. I might have some sensitive info because you can like scroll down here, and I keep some of my like just not like super sensitive stuff. I don't recommend that, but just stuff that I want to use frequently that I don't want to show on a live stream. But here, like I can very easily just like paste in a link, right? And so I just hit Command M, right? Command M, and it shows me all the things that I've saved for the day. And you can filter them by images, right? So all of the images that I've saved. And I can just go through all these images that I've saved, and like I'd be like, oh, where was that image? I know I saved this image of Kane Calloway for his. I don't know why I have this. I forget why I have this screenshot. But you know, like it's nice to be able to just go to a site and be like, oh, I might need this later. I'm just gonna copy all these images. You know, especially as a content creator. Like when I make content, if you guys have seen my short form, I use a lot of images as B-roll, and I save stuff that I might want to use later, especially when I go into the edits. And you can save images, you can save videos to your clipboard, which is really useful. And so Raycast is a clipboard manager. And I don't even use all the features on Raycast. I'm currently on their free plan. I don't use their Raycast AI or whatever. There's like an Ask AI. I don't think I have it. But if you hit Command Q, like it immediately turns into a calculator. Like I can go 10 plus 10 or plus 10. And it immediately just like turns into a calculator, which is what I use that a lot. Like anytime I'm using a calculator, I'll just be like 100 plus 200. And, you know, and then like this Command Q is, many people think, oh, I set this up as Command or Option Q instead of it being the default shortcut because it interfered with another one of the shortcuts I had. Anyway, this is a lot like this feature on Mac. So, you know, Mac, you have Spotlight, so I can type in Descript. This isn't the best. I'm sure that you've looked something up and you can't find it, or it's kind of slow. The Raycast one is a lot better. It does the same exact thing, except it opens them up much faster. It has just it's just better. I can't explain why. It's just better. I can just type Comet. I can type, ooh, that's one we should talk about in just a second. In fact, we are using it currently, right? We're using Comet, which is pretty cool. That you can use Clipboard Manager, Spotlight. It's a better Spotlight. I don't even know how to, like an app manager almost. And it does a lot of other little things, but I'm constantly using their Clipboard Manager. I think it's the best feature that they have. And then if you have something that you constantly use, you can like right click on it and you can very easily pin this entry so that if you're constantly copying something, you can just open this up and you can see that you have this pinned image that you can use. I don't know why you would pin an image here if you're using it a lot. Here I have like niche emojis that I use all the time. But yeah, that's what I use for the Clipboard Manager. Anyway, what is next? What is next? Superhuman. I would show Superhuman. Unfortunately, Superhuman is an email manager, and I would love to just fly through how I use it, but like I can't show my emails on screen. On stream. And so I have multiple emails. And so I would do that, but I'm just going to list it here. And so Superhuman is really good for emails. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll let you guys do your due diligence if you're interested. Oh, and then of course, one of my other favorites, Raycast, and this tool I'm about to say are my favorite tools ever. And that is Whisper Flow. I've talked about it a lot, but it allows you to, I can just immediately press this FN button, right? This FN button on the corner of my computer right here. I can go, yeah, right here. All I do is press one button. Hello there, this is Riley Brown speaking. All right, it's that easy. One button, and it shows, and it's just right here. See that? It adds it to the screen. Boom. This tool allows me to speak and it turns it into text very quickly. You know, one of the common things that people ask whenever I bring up this tool is like, they're like, yo, Riley, like, why not use the native voice feature within Mac? And the answer to that question is like, it's not nearly as good. Ooh, I kind of like doing that. The reason it's not nearly as good is it's just slower. It is way less accurate, and Whisper Flow just works, bro. And yeah, it just works fast and it's good. It's not very invasive. There's just this like boop sound it makes. I don't know if you guys can hear my audio. I don't think you can. But that is kind of we get a thumbs down from Emily. Exactly. Yeah. So that is kind of how I think about the productivity tools. What else? Productivity. Oh yeah. Okay. So, okay, let's keep going here. So let's imagine for a second, let's go Claude Haiku. So we may talk about this later when we get a chance. I know Mohammed might be coming up in a second. Let's go ahead and let's go to the chat here. Let's see what people are saying. Is there a program that learns your Finder habits like Raycast for Finder on Mac? Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be sick. Like a deep search tool. That would be very cool. More dev vibe and community dominances. Is there a program that learns your Finder habits? That would be cool. It's basically just kind of like, I would think just like indexes all of your files on Finder. That would be sick. I'm going to message one sec. Yo. We're going to get Mohammed to come up in just a second. That'll be fun. Oh, is this camera working? Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, we can do the wide. We'll just hang out. I'm going to get through productivity. I may not get to the vibe coding stack, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. No, it's good. Let's just. Yes, Muhammad's coming. Okay. I guess so. Before Muhammad comes up, um, I'm going to. I am going to explain the last tool in the list here that I want to get to today. We may get to the and I'll make this public, so I'll talk about this in a future stream. I will talk about Comet. Here we have Muhammad coming in. So one thing Muhammad brought up when I asked him to come into the stream last time, come on in, is we need walk-in songs for all the Vibe Code employees.
Where's my song? Is this the one?
You can look into that one. Yeah, that one's on. You don't have a camera today. You're not on screen yet. Oh no, it's this one. Wait, hold on. There it is. There's Muhammad. Yeah. Join me. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish up this video real quick. So we're here with Muhammad.
Hello, Riley Brown.
Oh,
And
the chat's covering you. Hold on. We need to go like this. There you go. Ooh, dude, you look good.
has the chat been nice?
The chat's been nice. The chat's been small, dude. Everyone, give it up for Muhammad. If even anyone's there, I don't even know if anyone's watching.
It's all AI.
It's all AI.
Everyone type 1 if you're a human, and
Type
2 if you're an AI.
2 if you're an AI. This is on like a huge delay. YouTube is a more delay, but like also like low key, maybe no one's here. I don't know. I don't know the difference, but this will be clipped and it'll go viral on other platforms. This is the first ever stream in Vibe Code Studio, unpromoted really, except for that tweet today.
Yeah, how's it going? So what have you been up to?
Yeah, all right. So let's do a little. I guess we'll do a brief debrief of what I talked about today. I was about to get into Comet, right? I was about to get into Comet, so I'm basically just going over my whole stack. I'm gonna make an app. I'm gonna make a mobile app that's called Riley's Stack.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna use this as my icon, my logo.
Whoa, kind of looks like a frog. What the?
Welcome to Riley's Stack. Wait, it looks like a frog?
Yeah, like the blueberries are the eyeballs, and like the butter is like its mouth. That looks really cool.
How do I go home? Oh, there we go. Oh, he does look like a frog, low key.
Yeah,
But it's pancakes. Anyway.
they're good-looking pancakes. Dude.
No, I know. That makes me hungry, dude. I haven't had like a stack of pancakes in a long. I mean, I've had like a pancake.
Have you had ube pancake?
Ube? How do you spell ube pancakes?
UBE. It's from Trader Joe's, and it's just super good.
You spell it
Chat,
again?
has anyone had ube pancakes?
Ube pancakes. Anyone?
Did anyone type 1?
Oh, I don't even know if anyone's here, dude. No one's here. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Emily,
oh.
can you scroll this or not?
I'm gonna add a new one that's in the middle.
Dude, why is there's more 2s than 1s?
Wait, Emily. That's Emily, dude. Emily typed 2. What?
Oh yeah, it says one.
Ube fire.
Ube Fire. Oh, the crypto corner. What is up? Mark.
Yo, the crypto corner. How is your
Barraclough.
portfolio right now?
Michael said just downloaded Raycast. Yes, I love when people download free tools. I'm going so I guess let's hop back to what I was talking about. Just to give you kind of an update. This is kind of what I'm talking about. What I've been kind of my full stack. I'm gonna make an app called Riley Stack. That's why we got derailed. I'm gonna make and soon you're gonna. Don't worry. This camera's not on right now. We need to get a new HDMI cord. And then you're going to be like right above me on this view.
Yeah.
So it'll show you like right above me and we can show all the stuff. But yeah, this is what's live. This screen right here. So what you see is what people see.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I was just talking about how I use Kriya for like Nano Banana and OpenAI. We talked about Rotato. As you know, you have both Rotato and Bezel. When Muhammad and I made videos together, we used Bezel to kind of show how to use an app and screen record it to your phone, and then Typefully so I can control your Twitter for you so that you don't have to tweet.
Yeah.
Descript, and then Tella and Excalidraw. And I was just kind of going through all my favorite tools, and I realized I didn't even get halfway through. And I was recording for like an hour. I was kind of like, I dove deep into some of them. and then productivity. Do you use Raycast?
No, what is that?
Raycast is like
Oh, you showed me.
yeah,
You downloaded it.
clipboard manager. And then you can set up like so like all of the things that I save are just here in my clipboard, and then you can also do option. You can set up another one which is basically a better Spotlight. You know Spotlight, where you can type in like any app on your computer and you can enter it, and then it also just automatically turns into a calculator if you just type into it. Which
is this free?
Yeah. This is free. They have like a Raycast AI that you can upgrade to, and a mobile app, but like
no one cares.
I don't. But like I would like to support their company, so I'm giving them free marketing. Maybe someone else will upgrade.
Someone just downloaded it.
Someone downloaded it, and we'll see if they upgrade. You know, Raycast, toss me a little affiliate deal or something.
Yeah, dude, Raycast.
Why not Raycast? This video is sponsored by Raycast. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah.
What's your favorite?
My favorite
stack in your stack.
My favorite tool in my
What do you use
stack.
the most?
If there was one, I think the most irreplaceable one when I was a creator was Tela, which is that video. Oh, you've used Tela, which is the video.
I was gonna say that would be my favorite because it was so easy. When I'd make like vibe code tutorials, I banged out like 10 of them.
And it allows people like you're not a video editor. You don't know how to edit videos. I mean, maybe you could like go into CapCut and sort of edit it, but like you're untechnical in video editing. Yeah, and Tela makes it a lot easier to just like. I think that's the most irreplaceable one. Like no other tool has that feature. Yeah. And so I think that's the one I wouldn't want to give up, because like I would say, I use WhisperFlow the most, but like there's other ones. There's like Super Whisper, and there's like a ton of other ones. Another one just came out called Monologue, which is another one that's like WhisperFlow. So that's like very similar. You
know the company is Whisper and the tool is Flow.
Yes.
So they're two separate things.
Yes, I actually met the founder of Whisper at a Lindy event. I was like a judge of their hackathon, and he was another founder there. He's a super smart dude. He also knows Anj. So
Did you really?
Fun fact. He's cool. He wanted to host a hackathon with Vibe Code.
Dude, we should do it.
We should do it, but we should wait until.
I drank 400 milligrams of caffeine today.
Really?
For the
Yeah. I got you. Wait, what is this new button on the Stream Deck? Ah, nice.
I'm dropping Loom for Tela.
I'm dropping Loom for Tela now. Thanks. Never found it. Tela.com. Okay, Tela.com. Yes. When you see the frog, you can't unsee it. Yes. Ube. Oh, that's how you spell Ube?
I guess so. Ube.
Okay.
That is UBE.
Emily, well done. Shout out to Emily. I wish we could like pan a camera over, but she's set them up so perfectly. You can sit down with us if you want. I know you don't. There's no other microphone. Anyway, she live set up this view for us. So
your Mac specs?
Huh?
Your Mac specs.
Someone's asking.
My Mac specs. What's the spec? Oh, spec. I have the M4, the MacBook Pro M4. Is that what it's called?
M4 Pro. I think you have the Pro.
M4 16-inch Pro. Yes. And it has 48 gig RAM. Huge. Are we vibe streaming chat? Yes, dude. Always. Yeah. And huge like quality of life upgrade. As a content creator, I had an M2 16 gig RAM, and you know, like I had Tela open, Descript, and Premiere Pro, and like once you get to that like fifth software program that you're using, especially with like big video files, it just craps out. I have never once ran into like any limitations.
No, yeah, that thing just cuts through.
It
I had
just
a
cooks.
M1 MacBook Air like 3 months ago, and it would take me like
some
things would take like 10 times longer.
Low key embarrassing.
Really?
No, I mean
in college.
Yeah, I forget you were 20 and you had like not embarrassing, but like it's one of those things that like once you get I was actually talking about this earlier with Raycast. If you watch Anj use the computer, he doesn't like use the mouse. He just flicks through.
Yeah.
Like the same way you look at like a crack developer and like you see them and they're just like in the terminal and you're like, what are they doing? Yeah. Like Anj does that, but like with like navigating his software, and you realize that how much you can get done if you can just like use shortcuts, use the best tools. And I realized that I was like that with like content creation. Like Jake came over behind me when I was releasing our demo videos when we were doing like the launches for Sandbox.
Yeah.
He was like, how did you do, like he was watching me, and I realized that I was like the technical person in a terminal except for content creation.
Yeah.
But like I forget that I have that. And so like it's hard for me to make videos on it because I just assume that everyone's like that, but it's not true. Like most people who use a computer are using a computer, first of all, that's not fast. But you have to use a fast computer fast. Like I genuinely believe that it is like my productivity went up.
Yeah.
And no one like talks about that enough. Like I feel like just using a computer fast is like a huge thing. Do you find that to be true?
No, yeah, dude. There's a lot of developers with like no. Have you ever seen that guy? He's like a big like short form guy. He has like one of those keyboards that's like split in half.
Yes.
It's like senior engineer.
Asian guy, dude.
Yeah. There's like a lot you can do without a mouse. Some people like don't even have a mouse because you don't need it. If you've ever seen J Code, he you know.
Yeah, he doesn't even need the many monitors though. Like when we were at Half Moon Bay and he just had his little.
He has like an HP.
He has just
Linux.
like a little HP Linux computer, and he doesn't even seem like he's doing that much. But you just see he's just like, oh yeah, I'm done with the whole app that we made in a weekend, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I think yeah, it's definitely a skill to just be able to use things fast, and I guess yeah. I mean, maybe we could just like talk about that for a second, like just so people know, like you can go to Spotlight by pressing the Spotlight button. So like if I wanted to access like, actually I don't want to open up anything that's like sensitive, but like you can just very quickly open Descript, or like you can switch to another. You can just switch. I don't even know. You just have to like see it when you see it, and then like within the different softwares know the hotkeys, and even like Superhuman. I don't know if you use Superhuman for email, but like. That's another thing Anj does. Like he never touches his mouse when he's on email. He just uses hotkeys to like archive or respond. Like, and even on Twitter, that's another thing. Like I've seen people, like I've spent time with influencers who are really good at Twitter, and like this is how they use it. Actually, this is hilarious. So like, oh, and like when you're in a browser too, like if you hit Command T, it opens up a new tab and you can immediately type. So I can go to Twitter, I can go Command T, I can open up Instagram. I know there's like keys that you can
click Command. I don't know. You can do like Command 9 through 1 to go through the different tabs.
Wait. Oh, see, but this is the problem with hotkeys is they start interfering with each other. I just hit Command 1 and now it's doing some weird thing that I don't even know what's going on. And so that just get away. But one thing you could do on Twitter is I've seen is like you can press K and J to scroll, and then there's like you can press R and immediately respond and be like, yo, that's wild. And then Command Enter is go. So like you can use X without ever even like you can just go boom, 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 and be like, okay, that's fire. Another software thing that I use is I've been like rotating these tools for a while. Ironically enough, I call it My Mind, which is a tool called My Mind, right? It says save to your mind, but it doesn't have any, like, I can't share it with video editors. The main reason I want this is to be able to share these really quickly, like, and I want to be able to like bookmark them. And so this is saved to Notion. And so again, right, we can just go Notion. Oh, see, classic. We can just open up Notion really quick. And then all I have on, oh boy. Like on Notion, I just have like these pages that I can save with notes. Fun fact, that's how I like come up with ideas. And then if I want to make a video on this, like penalty for being average, this was I don't know if you saw the Twitter articles, but like I could just come in here and like, this is how I know, like, okay, I could make a video on this.
You could make a live stream about that.
Yeah, I could make a live stream about this. And like, this is actually why I started this back up, is because when we don't know what to talk about and I'm streaming for 3 hours, like I'm going to be doing, I'll need to be constantly saving things to a place. And this allows me to just have this place. Anyway, that's, check out the new button, wide plus demo. No. No. Let's go.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude, I love
I feel like
this.
that should be default, because if there's like a third person.
No, this is great. This is great. And then I've actually gotten so good, like I've gotten used to being able to just quickly go to this, right? If I have to, I could switch to this. Like if it requires that bottom. Wait. Yeah, there's a lot of these.
Didn't Ray Fernando say you should be on the bottom left?
Yes, he
Forgot
did.
the reason.
But
Oh, so it looks like we're looking at the screen.
wait, Emily, it's not. You switched it. It's not what you just had. The wide plus demo is no longer working. Oh, now it is. Okay.
You know
But
what's interesting?
What's up?
I don't really remember the exact study correctly, but like I remember that Steve Jobs did a study to figure out if key bindings or like using the mouse was faster. Because like Apple
What's
like
a
did
key
the mouse.
binding? Is that like a shortcut?
Command K, like a shortcut.
Yeah, Emily, I don't know if you need to move this one. Oh, actually, yeah, because we're
That
both
guy.
looking that way. That's the dude from OpenAI, I think.
Kevin Wheel. Squeal.
One other thing that you could do, Emily, one other view that could be cool would be to split Muhammad, like put Muhammad on the bottom right and like crop it over. And so like we're both looking center, but you don't need to do that now. This is good. Actually move it for all the way to the right. Oh, add another one. Yeah.
Have a feet cam?
A what?
Nothing.
A feet cam. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, using computers fast. Yeah, I mean,
No, but Steve Jobs found that, or I guess in their study, which they were kind of disappointed about, it's like the same to use your mouse and shortcuts. But this is like in the 80s or whatever. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's something.
yeah,
to think
yeah. I
about.
mean, it is. You know, there is a level of over optimization when it comes to what the heck is going on here. I'm gonna just switch to. I'm gonna let you mess with that off channel. Let's go like. There's so many views now. I mean, we're quickly filling up.
Can I give some feedback? Go back to the chat.
Go back to this.
No, dude, I can't really read that.
You can't read that?
What is the font?
The font. Oh, the font is quite bad. We can change that.
It's like Comic Sans or something.
Wait.
I have bad vision. I need to get glasses again.
Again, you used to have glasses?
I should get glasses. I have bad
Yeah.
vision.
Do you guys ever vibe code tamper monk? I feel like I'm getting trolled. I've received 100 messages with Restream chat.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, fire. Okay. What tool is it? Do you guys ever vibe code? Is that like, what is that? You ever heard of Tamper Monkey?
Where is that? What?
Do you
tool?
guys ever vibe code Tamper Monkey scripts for quick web tools or UI changes?
Google it? I don't know. What
I'm
that is.
scared, dude.
Is it like Playwright? It might be like Playwright, where you like test like it's kind of what like Replit did with Playwright.
I don't know what this is.
One of the most popular browser extensions. What the?
Anyway, I was hoping that maybe I'm gonna hit stop on the multi-quarter. Let me know if that worked. All right, let's do some reactions round. Like, you have time?
Yeah, I have time.
All right, let's do. These are gonna be short form videos, so let's just get some hot takes on where can we get that one working, Emily? The us both plus demo. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Nice work. That's fire, actually. I mean, you should
I feel like
crop the top. What's wrong?
it's like my whole body. I don't know if I want my whole body.
No, Muhammad, you look good, dude. I mean, just
Well, yeah.
it's fine.
Gut.
Yeah, I mean, just hit the gym a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm just being
What
like,
are you saying?
I'm just saying like,
What are you saying?
if it bothers you, just like hit the
What
gym.
bothers me?
You're saying you don't want your whole body in it.
Why wouldn't I want that? Just say it.
Anyway, we're about to do a 3-hour video on Tamper Monkey. No. I want to talk. Let's dig in a little bit here. I'm gonna start. Actually, won't start it yet. I actually want to dig. Let's go to Notion real quick. I want to dig into this a little bit. AI will widen the gap. AI will widen the gap. Where's the link to the article? There it is, Wall Street Journal. Okay, so starting. Okay, so the Wall Street Journal just came out with something that like I agreed with, which is rare for Wall Street Journal. And they basically said that AI will widen the gap between superstars and everyone else. And the basic premise was, God damn it. Wait, what's that site? I know it's
You can just search up like
site that pastes link that bypass paywall. It's just the top one. No,
just use the second one. I'm sure they work. No, that's not the link.
See, I can go in my password manager. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, try option 2. It's one of them will work. Okay, you just got a virus. You should probably go back.
Really?
Option 4. God.
Oh, it's something PH. It's like something PH that bypasses paywalls. This is illegal, right?
Bye paywall.
No, it's like
No, the link is like right. It's the blue one.
oh, archive.ph. What? Damn, they really put the clamps on this one, huh? Oh.
You should probably paste it in the bottom one because that's just gonna upload it.
Oh, it was doing a check.
It doesn't exist.
Bruv. All right.
Dude, there's got to be a website. Go scroll up and hit that one. Hit the blue one up there.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it said add that. It said also visit this. Oh. Slash. I'm getting pissed. Where is it? Here. Like that? Or would it be...
Nah, just paste that. Like, I don't...
I quit. All right, we're not talking about it. Are we recording this? I'm canceling it. Okay. Next thing I wanted to talk about. Jeez.
Wait, maybe chat has an idea. Maybe they know.
Chat? GPT?
The chat.
Oh, the chat. Does anyone have a chat? Here. Hit the lateral raises, my boy.
Okay, no one had any.
Time to vibe code an app to resolve this, says the creative quest. Yes, agreed, dude. I have a copy button on all my tweets. Oh, thank you. Anyway, the next thing I wanted to talk about, something that we can actually look at, is Haiku Anthropic. So,
I didn't even know they released this today.
where's the press release?
Read more. Go scroll up, and then in announcements it says 4.5 Haiku, and there's a
Nice. Okay. So today, Anthropic released Claude 4.5 Haiku. And if you remember, everyone was talking about Claude 4 Sonnet.
Yeah.
And it was the best coding model in the world. You know, just a few months ago, people were getting hyped. And now, apparently, this model is better. And it's twice as fast, or a little bit faster than twice as fast. And it's cheaper, much cheaper.
It's better than 4.5 Sonnet.
It's better than 4 Sonnet.
4 Sonnet, yeah.
And 4 Sonnet was the best in the world. Now
Yeah.
it's not better than 4.5 Sonnet, but Is 4.5 Sonnet that much better than 4 Sonnet? That's up. It was at first, at least. And yeah, okay, we can see here that like Claude Haiku 4.5, our latest model, is available today to all users. And we can see here that it is right below Sonnet 4.5. One thing that we were talking about earlier is using Comet. How much faster and cheaper is it? And it just automatically has context to the page, which is one of the best reasons I use that. I don't know why it's so zoomed in. But it says here it runs 4 to 5 times faster than Sonnet 4.5.
And that already runs so much faster than 4.
Yes.
In the beginning.
In the beginning it did. Yeah. And then it offers similar coding performance to Sonnet 4 at 1/3 the cost of all Sonnet models, because all Sonnet models are the same price. It's a very weird way to do it, because like they just never raise their prices. They just keep all Sonnet the same, all Haiku the same.
Yeah.
But they're getting better and better. And this will make vibe coding more fun, because Claude 4 Sonnet was perfectly capable of doing a lot. And now apparently it's almost 4 times faster.
Yeah. And a third of the price.
So that's something we should be testing like now, right? Like, that's huge. We don't know how good it is at thinking, right? Like, wait, is it the same? Like, it's like the same type of model as.
I'm not sure if thinking can be. I mean, you can ask comment there. I don't know if thinking can be enabled for Haiku.
Can you enable?
But I would think so. It's just a small...
Haiku. Wait, why is it so zoomed in here? I don't know what's going on. Okay, can you enable Haiku thinking just like Sonnet? We could see here that agentic coding, so it's capable of doing agentic coding. It's better than Claude 4 Sonnet at whatever the hell that means, though. Like, we don't know what this benchmark is. Here it says, yes, it supports extended thinking, just like Sonnet, bringing deeper reasoning. This allows Haiku to access and reveal internal reasoning steps for complex problem solving, summarize its thought process for production deployments, interleave thinking between tool or API calls. What can Sonnet do that Haiku cannot?
I wonder if Haiku can do the context management as well.
Context management? Oh, yeah. Like when Claude 4.5 Sonnet is able to like delete things from its context dynamically without you saying anything.
Yeah.
Yes. I heard some people getting annoyed of that.
It's pretty annoying.
Okay. Yeah. It's more. So I don't think. I was thinking, like, is there any inherent differences between like the Sonnet class of models and the Haiku class of models?
I think Haiku is just like a smaller model.
It's just like fewer parameters.
Yeah, basically.
But it can do all the things that Sonnet can do.
Yeah,
it's just smaller.
Yeah, I think it's just smaller. And
they've basically just tuned it so that it's better than Sonnet 4, which is much bigger. Wait, what? What are you reading?
I'm just reading. Yeah, I think it's just the same thing.
Okay.
So it goes Haiku, Sonnet, and then Opus. And then Opus 4.5 is probably going to be insane.
Opus 4.5. But again, it's 5 times. So that means... So if you think about it right now, like, yeah, these models, Haiku getting better is just great for everyone because it's 3 times cheaper than Sonnet, which was already a really expensive model. But Opus was 5 times as expensive as Sonnet.
Yeah.
And so you rarely want to use, like, you want to use Opus. People were using Opus because they were giving people a ton of credits for, like, you know, $200 a month got you like $2,000 worth of Opus or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be a thing anymore. And so you want to rarely use it unless it just like one-shots everything. Then it's just
like
fun.
the last option you have.
Yeah.
It's like a shotgun.
It's like the shotgun. Yeah.
And then this is like a little.
No, it's like the thunder gun from Zombies. You remember that?
Yeah.
Where you just
Black Ops 1.
You just hoard them for like 20 minutes and then you just get them in one shot. You just like.
Yeah, that's Opus.
That's Opus.
And then Sonnet is like
the ray gun.
The ray gun.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Not the best. What's what you need.
It's what you need. Yeah. And then like
Haiku's like the little shotgun you buy off the wall in the first room.
haiku.
Yeah.
No, haiku is like a. It's got to be like I think it's a M4A or one of the little machine guns you can get off the wall.
Yeah. FAO. No, it's too slow.
Too slow. Yeah.
It's fast.
It is
It's fast and it's cheap.
Yeah.
SMG.
There you go.
Let's go.
Sure. It's been a while. But yeah. And you can use this probably within Cursor or any of the tools. You know, like here we have Warp. It's talking about it. I've actually enjoyed Warp a lot. Warp's really fun tool to use. It's just like a fun way to like really quickly have access. Let's see if they got haiku in here.
What is Warp?
Warp is like a wrapper on your terminal, but also not a full wrap. Like they have their own agent. I always found myself just using, like, you can just use the terminal. I just like the interface more. So like I can just type Claude. And then it's just a nicer, cleaner terminal view. And you can open up like these things. And like you can do the same thing that you can do. Like if you're on a directory, like if you're on a directory, like you can just go like services, new Warp window here. And you can just immediately start editing it. And it's just like Cloud Code. I don't know. And it has their own agent. So it's just nice to use. I enjoy it a lot.
But they have 4.5 haiku.
They do have 4.5 haiku. We can test it. Should we test haiku?
Let's test it.
Okay. Let's test 4.5 haiku on...
Okay, yeah. No, that's Sonic.
Wait. Do they have it? Oh, yeah. Claude 4.5 haiku. So I just opened it up in a new place. Let's... I guess create a new project. I'm just going to say... Wait, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go to Finder. All right. So we're going to basically use a terminal tool to build an app. The way that I normally do it is I just, I'm going to create a new folder, so like a new directory, and I'm going to call this app with Muhammad. And then I'm just going to, why did it switch back? Okay, so I'm going to just right click on this, services, new Warp window. So we are on this downloads with Muhammad, create a, what should we create? Yeah, let's see how fast this is actually.
We can make a Riley Stack website again.
Create.
Do a, you want to make?
Oh, no, create Riley's stack. Create Riley's stack. This is a directory site that Riley keeps all of his tools organized by category. Please use this image as a reference for the tools. Please search the internet for more details. And so what I can do is I can go to Comet. We're going to just snag this right here. We're just going to go... I'm going to copy this to clipboard. I believe I can just paste that in. Boom. Please make this a Next.js site and run it locally. All right. We are using...
Let's see how fast this is.
Ooh, it's noticeably faster. This is lovely. Bro,
It started instantly.
Before I create a plan for building this Next.js site, I have a few clarifying questions. No, you don't.
Well, that's kind of a good...
I know. Should I? No. Please make this very basic, right? You make this very basic. I want it to be monochrome. So white background, black text, make it simple. We can add styling later. Just make it very simple. Add links to each tool. And then add like a brief description based on what I put there. And make categories. Add a third category, which is AI coding tools, and add one tool to that, which is called Vibe Code. And then add another tool to that called Cursor. And I'll add more details to that later. Just please make this and run it locally. Don't add any database or storage yet. We'll add those later. All right, so I basically just responded to their additional questions here with voice. Let's see. I'm actually very intrigued by this model now. Damn.
Dude, it's so fast.
Damn. Oh, no. Oh, I just created a new tab.
Still in plan mode.
I'm going to go to Twitter. I'm going to go here. Let's see. I'm going to quote tweet this. No. All right. So let's see. So let's move this to a new desktop. Wide demo 2.
That's cool.
Are you happy, Mohammed?
I did want to see that. Dude, that's like half of streaming.
Wait,
is
so
the
wide
chats.
demo 1, 2.
Dude, half of streaming is the chat.
Oh, this has the chat.
Like every streamer has their chat.
I'll go there every once in a while. Like it is busy, and I want to kind of just lock in. I'm the captain now. Okay.
I'll relax.
Okay.
Captain up.
Wait. I do like the squares. We'll come here when we need to do chat. Props to you, Riley, to post about InstantDB. Love it. Derek, might have missed this. How often do you guys plan to do these live hangouts? I will be doing live streams. I want to get to every day because I can just film all of my content. Like all of this will go up on social media and I'll make them better segments and I can just invite people. I'm also going to have walkout songs for everyone who wants to join. So when you come in, like if you and
song?
walk in, walk up,
Walk in and out. Let me give it
I'll play the same song. We don't have enough buttons on the thing, but like we're gonna give everyone like a little image. So when you and Anj come up to do a three-person podcast, I'll like make you stop, be like one at a time.
Yeah.
I'll be like introducing Muhammad, and it's gonna like I don't even know, Riding Dirty or something, Chameleonaire.
Oh, I do like that one.
Yeah.
You should do a stream where you can't get off stream until you like ship like a website that like works with like database and payments and auth.
I'm down.
Could be like 24 hours.
No, we should just. Yeah, I'm down. Anyway, let's keep testing this. So okay, so let's see. All right. So here, what are we doing here? Okay, perfect. I have a clear understanding of what you need. Task summary. Is this correct? Yes. All right. So one thing so far is it's like asking me for clarification. Yes. Just go, dude.
I wonder how much of this is the model or just like Warp's agent.
Oh yeah, it might be just Warp's agent, but the vibe coding meets WWE entrances. Lol. Yes, dude. Yes, sir. Extra carrot. What's up, my guy or girl? I don't know. Oh yeah, so Warp like puts their plans into these like separate files that you can like approve. It's kind of like their own little interface for it. It's kind of cool.
It's had like 10 different
I'm
plans.
getting annoyed by this chat, so I'm gonna switch. Oh, nice. Well done. All right, now what? Ooh, one thing that we could do actually. You think it's in here?
Yeah, it's in Claude Code.
Let me see something, because this might actually just be better. Because like, what is all this?
Yeah, and it's like Warp's agent. You're mostly testing like Warp's agent than
Yeah.
4.5.
But like, is that how it's gonna be? Like, if we just go model.
I guess you only got 2.
Oh, we might have to update it.
Someone's asking for your Twitter, Mohammed.
ZZULALI. Can we just keep this like pinned up there? By the way? Maybe add my @.
Yeah. You can add the @ on like you can overlay it.
Like
Like
I need
you
to change my profile picture, dude.
You should overlay it. Jeez.
No, you don't have to.
No. Like Emily, like right here, like overlay it, like right here. But yeah, this is his Twitter. But
I'm almost at 1,000.
almost at 1,000. I mean, you would be at like 5,000 if you didn't stop. But like that was,
Stop what? I posted today.
yeah. I need to spend a little more time with you. Anyway, let's get back to this. So now let me execute the plan. All right, go. Like what? Where are we here? What's happening? All right, I've lost interest. Let's go to cursor. No.
Maybe just make like a Claude artifact in
Nah.
Claude.ai.
Nah. Let's go all the way here. Oh, someone's calling you.
That has slacked me.
Does he
Okay,
need you?
I'm gonna go down for a sec.
Okay, fair enough. I will be testing. I will be testing by myself now. Aw. I'm gonna leave your seat. I'm gonna leave your seat empty. If you don't come up, I'll be sad. New folder. Testing haiku. Okay, so I want to test haiku. We can maybe test it directly in cursor. Let me see. How do we use haiku? Let's go Claude Code. Let's see if they have it here. Model haiku. There we go. We're using haiku in cursor. In Claude Code in cursor. There we go. There we go. Testing haiku. We can close this. There we go. Okay. I'm going to paste this, run it locally. I'm also going to include okay, this is the prompt that we're going to be running. Boom. Boom. Let's see how fast this is. Dang, that's fast. Images reference. Okay, so it's asking for the image that I gave it. I didn't give it. Here it is. Damn, I love this extension. This extension's so fun to use with Claude Code. That is nice. Very nice. Okay, it's loading. Dang, dude, that is crazy speed. Yes. I wish I could turn off permissions. How do I do that? No, yeah, edit automatically. Just go. Don't ask me, brother. Okay, I need to pee. All right, we're back. We're back. You're the best. Riley Brown AI. Wow, someone from Twitch, dude. How do I grow my Twitch? I don't know anything about Twitch. I know we're live on Twitch, but let's go. How do I like go viral on Twitch? Can you guys let me know? For those of you messaging from Twitch, which is one person, I love artificial intel. All right, maybe it's not that much faster. I don't know. Oh, it's doing web search, so this might not be that much faster, but we'll see. It's noodling. Yes, and don't ask again. All right. When did you go? Mm-mm. Nice. That's fire. Anyway, we are still testing Haiku, and this is an extension within Claude Code. All right, now it's coding. So now we can see how fast it is at coding. Let's see. It's finally coding. It's using bash commands, percolating. Are we multi-quarter streaming? All right, run site locally. Was that your mouse over my character? Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Perfect. The server's running. I actually don't know how much faster this is. All right, so now it's on localhost 3004, which can't be reached. I'm going to say kill all running on 3000s. Please rerun on 3000. Where are the code files, dude? All right, this is insane. What is happening? Bruh. There they are. I guess it seems a little faster. I don't know why I got into these issues. I think that's user error. Definitely skill issue. I've not been vibe coding enough recently. You know what? Let's go like this. What are people saying? Is anyone even here? The Legend RB. Shout out. Buffering. What the? All right, let's see. Dude, this is infuriating. You know what we're going to do here? I'm going to stop the recording if we are recording. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to vibe code a mobile app. We're going to vibe code a mobile app in Swift. We're going to use Claude Haiku. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Xcode. Just going to make sure that we close out of everything here. And create a new project. App, iOS app. Let's go like this. Testing, Haiku. We're going to build a mobile app right here. We're going to be testing Swift. Let's go into downloads, new folder, testing, Haiku, create. Now let's go here, open projects, Riley, downloads, testing Haiku, open. Now what we're going to do is we are going to open up our extensions tab. Let me open up Claude Code. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, we're going to open up Claude Code here. Now we're going to close this side panel. We're going to open up Bezel. We're going to put this over here. Let's test Haiku. Now let's run this on Riley's iPhone. Build failed. Why? Oh, I know why. We need to choose Riley Brown account. Now let's run this on my phone. Okay, so we are running. This will open up in just a second. It should at least. There we go. Testing Haiku. So we're going to be basically. Actually, I'm going to record this for a video. So Anthropic just released Haiku. It is the fastest coding model in the world at this level. And we're going to put it to the test right now. Please make this app a to-do list app. Very simply designed, basic. I just want to see how fast it is. And so I need to go model. We're going to be using Claude Haiku, basic, light and dark mode. So let's see how fast it is here. Boom. Ugh. Yes, and don't ask again. It is pretty fast. Still noodling. I still can't believe Mohammed left me. Look at him. He should be right here. Did you finish going through productivity tools or on to vibe coding tools now? Lol. Thank you for that. Very nice. Yeah, here, let me stay on this one though. Okay, so this model is faster. It definitely feels faster, but is it as good? Let's see. Once it's done, we can update the okay, so it's done. So now we can very easily just press replace. Let's see if this works. Build succeeded, so it did work. So we have this basic to-do list app. We can test this on our phone. Let's see. This is a test. This is ugly. Okay, so this is kind of ugly. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm just going to save it. And now we can go back here like this. and we can hit attach file. And so here we're using Claude Code within Cursor, and this is their extension that you can get very easily by pressing extensions within Cursor and then finding Claude Code, then signing into your Anthropic account. I could say, please make, and we can open up bezel off to the right here. This look less ugly. This does not look great. Please fix. And I just want to see if it recognizes why it doesn't look great. I'll redesign the to-do app with a much cleaner, more polished look. Let me create a modern, beautiful interface. Okay. Is it even looking at the image? I don't know. Oh, it's done? No way. That was like 12 seconds. I will be the judge of this. Let's see. Replace. All right, it worked. Oh, wow. It does look different, and it looks better. Wow, that's cool. This looks better. Wow. Wait, this actually kind of fire. Add a settings icon on the top right next to my tasks. Please add a, please make this a full page that opens with relevant task, with relevant settings toggles. Let's see. Dang, this is very fast. And so again, this model is actually better than Claude 4 Sonnet, which was the best model just a few months ago. And look at how fast this is doing. Like, it's almost done already. It's just flying through these to-dos. And we'll see. I mean, it's on like 10 to 15 seconds. Let's see. If it finishes in the next 10 seconds, I'll be impressed. I mean, it's adding a lot of code. Oh my God, it's already done. Let's see. This is crazy. Wait, did it work or what? Did it not work? Ah, so maybe we're running into some errors here. Errors. ... Fix. Let's see. Okay, it already fixed. That was like 8 seconds. Let's go back to this. Boom. All right, so it added the settings icon here on the top right. And we can see we have all of our settings just like that. Pretty solid. Now, hi. So what I want to do is I want to first of all get rid of this. Please get rid of the, or please add a to-do to-do page. This to-do details page should, when I click on a to-do, it should navigate to a new page where I can add in different fields about it, very similar to like Trello. Like this list is a lot like a list in Trello, except you can open it up and see each individual details, like a due date, maybe categories, create some automatic categories. And yeah, keep this simple. All of this data is stored locally on the phone, so no need to add any database externally or something like that. Just basically add all of the things that I could add on a Trello card details. All right, let's try a little bit harder prompt here. 2, 3, 5, 6. Emily, can you help me keep track? 7, 8, 9, 10. Seconds. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so this is loading here. It seems to just be flying through the code base. When it doesn't have to search the internet for stuff, that's where it got slowed down. But like now that it's just generating Swift code, it just feels like it's going so fast. This is actually going to be insane. It's already almost done. And we're literally adding a ton of different fields to this. It just feels fast, you know? Like, it's done already. Let's see if it works. So I'll hit play, replace. Uh-oh, I think we got some error. All right, so it is getting some of these little errors here, but like it fixes these errors very fast. Check out how fast this is. Done, like 5 seconds. All right, build failed still. Wait. All right, that wasn't a flex. Come on, fix it. Oh boy, are we in a loop? Okay. Come on. I feel like we're going back and forth. Bruh. Stop doing the same thing. All right, maybe it's kind of dumb. Maybe it's kind of dumb. Okay, now it's doing something else. I don't know what it's doing, of course. Let's start looking at the code, you know? Frame, max width. Perfect, I've removed. I think it's going to succeed. Okay. Okay, what did we ask for it? Oh yeah, we asked for to be able to say hello. And if I click on it, ooh, work, priority low, title, hello, it's completed or not complete. What does it look like? Ooh, description. This is a thing. Tag, nice. Boom. What does it look like here? I'm going to say show the tags if added on the list view, and also a description in smaller text, like if I add it. Let's see, this should be a fast one. We'll see if it adds this fast. Basically what I want here is like, if I were to add which I did, I added a tag, which is nice and high, right? These tags, I want this to show up in this list right here. Let's see. Okay, it's already done. Let's hit play, replace. Succeeded. Boom. There we go. Look at that. This is very fast. Okay. Um, oh, it's not showing the date. What is that? Due date? Due date. Put the due date in the list as well. Boom. Wow, that is so fast. That is so fast. It just edits really, really fast. Oh, wow. This is fun. This is vibe coding, right? You can see like the point of vibe coding is you want to iterate, you want to go fast, and the faster these models get, as long as they're good, like it's just so fast to use that. These changes are like let's add a whole new please allow me to please add tabs at the top so that I can make separate lists. Actually, please make it so that do this in a way that is designed very well. I want you to think about the design principles real quick, and I really want you to make it so that I can make different lists. Like right now, there's just one list, my tasks, and I want to be able to separate them. You decide what the best design is for this. And then just do it. Boom. This right here is vibe coding. This speed feels like what vibe coding should be. I love this speed here. All right. Emily, like you notice how visibly faster this is, right?
Yeah.
Like it's pretty insane. We definitely need to test this in the vibe code app. Like as soon as possible.
You have a question that says, what extension do you use for audio?
What extension do I use for audio?
Whisperflow, maybe?
Oh yeah, Whisperflow. Dang. This is actually legit. Is anyone even in the chat? Office tour, Whisperflow. Oh, thank you. Does Vibe Code happen to be hiring? I have a job, but I'd leave them for you, as he posts with his first and last name. Mohammed left you, but we're here with you, legend. Thank you. This is so fast, guys. Like, Haiku is very fast. Like, it's already done. Let's replace. Let's see. I am getting a little bit of some errors here. Like, I think we might fail on this one.
YouTube is down.
Fail.
Our YouTube or all of them?
Huh?
Someone said YouTube is down.
Oh no, did I press stop live stream?
No.
Oh.
I asked if they meant all of YouTube or our stream.
I'm sure it's just our stream. YouTube doesn't.
See it.
Huh?
I still see that.
Like, am I live on YouTube?
Oh yeah, it does say an error has occurred. Playback error on YouTube. Showing offline.
Okay. That's all right.
I wonder if I can go back in. Okay, it says streaming again on YouTube.
Cool.
YouTube is down. Someone said, not just you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is what it decided to add here. My tasks. I can create another list here called friends. Ooh, I actually don't mind this. Add task, my friends get Jenkins a bike. That's a weird task for a fictional friend. Ooh, and it's pinned up here above the chat. Ooh, this is kind of nice. I don't mind this. Um, Tell John he's cool. Boom. You're right. We can do this tomorrow. Back. Boom. Boom. We completed that one. It's done. My tasks. There we go. We have this app. So we just created this app with Claude 4.5 Sonnet. And we are 100% going to put this into the Vibe Code app because it is much cheaper and much faster. And it just makes vibe coding significantly more fun. And yeah, that is 100% going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to start winding down the stream. I'm going to open it up for questions. If you guys want to ask some questions here, I'm going to go ahead and just go like this. Come on, Google. Is there anything you wouldn't use Haiku over the others? I have not tested Haiku enough. But yeah, I mean, this is the app that it created. What the? I mean, we just created this. It moved significantly faster. We did run into some errors, but like I ran into errors with Claude 4.5 Sonnet. Derek said that's actually legit. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty legit. I mean, we just...
Do you like that layout?
This layout? Yeah, I do. There's Muhammad. Aw, rest in peace. Are those easy to edit? Like, you can change those to someone else?
I just created that on Canva and then just added.
Oh, okay. Cool. Wow, you're getting good at that. Nice work. Nice work, Am.
Can you see it already?
Yeah, this is great. This is a great view. You make apps. You make making apps look simple. Apps on phones feel so damn hard. What's hard about it? I mean, I just literally opened up Claude Code and typed in what I want. And when I got an error, I pasted it back in. Yeah, I've done it a lot. You know, I constantly test Swift versus the Vibe Code app. I can't even open Vibe Code app because every single piece of it is going to change. We are going to make an experience, by the way, for those of you watching, on vibecode.dev. Publish apps, yes. What's up? You can already do that. And I will say, it's not as easy as we want it. Like, I'm going to be straight up. It is not as easy as we want it to be. Like, if you go to vibecode, vibecode.dev, and you open up your project here, right? This is an app that I made called Idea Genie. You can just hit share and then publish app to the App Store and then go through this process right here. All you have to do is generate an app icon. You do need to have your Apple ID. But we will make this a lot easier, Stan. And you're going to be able to do it directly from your phone. And I'm telling you right now, we are going to create the interface for vibe coding on your phone. And I can't say anything else about it now. It's going to be insane. What's up?
Oh, you just wanted it on you?
Yeah. Well, I liked... there's so many of them now. I like... Where was it? This? No. This? No. This. Yes. But yeah. What? Anyway, ooh, am I still recording my screen? Or recording multi?
No.
Okay, good. Cool. Let's send that one. Let's do that as a clip. We can record an intro right after.
Okay.
Anyway, what's the best app you've seen built with Vibecode app? Oh wow, there's a lot. The best app was like a Strava clone. For those of you who've used Strava, someone created a Strava clone that's like very similar, made specifically for his region. Someone made an app for his business. And part of me, I'd never asked if I could share publicly what that was, so I don't want to share that one. Who has shared one? Someone made a really good YouTube voice notes app that they're going to be releasing within the next few weeks on the App Store with payments, which is really cool. One thing that we're focused on in the Vibe Code app right now is like when new video of 1v1 building a phone app. Yes, that is coming very soon. So both of the videos that I did in that format with, actually I've done 3 of those with Vishal twice and Anj once. Both Vishal and Anj are underwater. They're coding for 12 hours a day trying to build the next version of Vibe Code. As soon as we get the next version out, we're going to be doing one-on-one battles probably 2 or 3 times a week. I'm going to be live stream building. I'm going to be making apps with payments, helping people. More of the developer team will be able to come in and actually help people live. Vishal Dubey, one on Twitter. Follow him. If there's one goal I have besides growing the Vibe Code company, it is growing Vishal's account. He is a born content creator. He's just never tried it because he's a absolutely legendary. Which AI is the best for vibe coding? It depends if you want to make web apps or mobile apps. I mean, I'm here in San Francisco in the Vibe Code headquarters. I am biased, but our goal is, and I believe we have the best mobile app builder on your phone. It is the most downloaded mobile app builder, app that builds mobile apps. It has the most ratings on the App Store, and our goal is to make it so easy to build any app directly from your phone. And that is our only mission and goal as a company. And you guys will, if you guys follow me and continue to watch the videos, you'll meet the rest of the team. It is a very cracked team. I do nothing but Vibe Code iOS apps with Cursor all day. Why should I use the Vibe Code app? Use Cursor. I mean, at the end of the day, go for it. We want to build an app that makes it as easy as using CapCut from your phone, anywhere, anytime, add any assets. Cursor, it requires a desktop. You have to download, you have to either use your phone and like channel in using Expo Go or use a simulator. You can't just do it from anywhere, right? We want to build the app where anyone can just do it from anywhere. And we are, like Aaron said, yeah, not going to lie, Vibe Code is the best for phone. We haven't made a big update to the app in 2 months because we've just been working on version 2 of Vibe Code for the past 2 months because we want to make a new interface for vibe coding. It's legit going to blow people's minds. I can't say anything else. But yeah, I mean, if you want to if you want to use Cursor to vibe code or to code in Swift, go for it. Whose content do you like watching on YouTube or X? That's a good question. I listen to Founders Podcast a lot by David Senra. I don't know if David Senra has ever seen my content. He is the best podcaster in the world, in my opinion, in terms of delivering like true value. In an hour, you will learn so much. Watch David Senra, Founders Podcast, if you are a founder, right? I've been in a transition from being a creator to a founder. It's kind of been the biggest transition over the last year, and I definitely don't regret it. Like, it's way more meaningful and fun because we're actually building something that has never been built before. We built the first ever mobile app that builds mobile apps, which is pretty insane. And you can't do that bootstrapped. It's too hard, in my opinion, and it's too hard to win in this race without raising money and creating a company with like talented developers, like many talented developers. And part of this transition is like I have to learn a lot, and I've just found that being a very good podcast to listen to. I mostly watch it on, listen to it on audio. I also have been watching Theo. So Theo, T3 Chat Theo or Theo Brown. He is a really great YouTuber and talks a lot about vibe coding and other coding related topics. And I really like his style of like just opening up Excalidraw and just like building things and just talking, just free flowing. I really like it. Are you related to him? No. Oh, that's you. Vibe code is fantastic. I built 3 apps on it. Amazing. What's your favorite app you've built on it? But yeah, Aaron said not gonna lie, vibe code is the best for phone. I still think it is, but again, the entire app is gonna change within the next few weeks, and I can't say anything else. It makes me so sad that I can't say anything else. But we've just been working on the new interface for mobile vibe coding because it's currently a little boring. Can you review my app? Maybe. Send it to me in DMs on X, and maybe I'll review it next time. I'm not in the mood to go back into the computer. I like this format of just talking, just hanging out. It's a good time. I wish Muhammad would come back, but he left me. What is my favorite app that I've made so far in the Vibe Code app? Fine, I lied. I'll go back to my... So for those of you watching, I'm about to release a video of a scraper that I made. Shoot, I have to go wide here. I can't show the interface of Vibe Code, but I can show the app that Vibe Code made, which is... Oh yeah. Here it is. Actually, it's too dangerous. I'm pulling up an app that I built on Vibe Code from my phone, and I'm going to hook it up to the APIs. I actually was just building this morning. So the video that I'm about to post on YouTube is an app that what I'm looking forward to as vibe coding takes off is when it touches smaller businesses and something businesses. Can you read that?
Yeah, it says local.
And local businesses. Yes. Derek, we 100% agree. Our goal, the businesses that we're focused on is local businesses and small businesses. We want to help small businesses, and we want people to who don't have a business to be able to start a business directly from their phone and create an app, create a cool app for your existing business. Like someone has recently built an app that allows you to build fences. So you could go to someone's yard and it uses the Gemini API. And this API allows you to add in a fence to someone's yard to show your client hey, this is what your yard would look like with a fence. And they use it to make sales. And that was really, really cool. Derek said, I've been in a restaurant business since I was a kid, and so many old timers who hate change, but so many opportunities, and I'm working on 2 now. Yeah, dude, Derek, there's so much opportunity in these existing businesses. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. I can't really show. I'm going to open up Vibe Code real quick. Let me show my screen. This is an app that I made. So I just made the interface, but in the video that I'm about to post, I made a web app that scrapes Instagram. So I can put in a link to someone's Instagram, and it will find their top 10 performing videos out of their last 25 based on views, and scrape the full transcript. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a feed of just transcripts from Instagram, because I don't like going to Instagram to find inspiration, because I get addicted and I end up scrolling, and I hate scrolling. I like it because I do it sort of, but I hate when I scroll a lot. And so I want to make an app that I can just scrape data from Instagram and see ideas and be like, oh, that's a good idea. Okay, that got that many views. Okay. And then I can very easily save them. This is just an outline that I created. I created this in one prompt. In one prompt, I created Rileygram, and I generated images. And by the way, the future interface of Vibe Code will make it a lot easier to generate AI images and put it into your app, which is really fun. I can't go into any more detail than that, but it'll show up in a feed that looks just like this, and it will pull a little thumbnail. And it uses 2 APIs that we're going to make available in the Vibe Code app. And so I'm going to get this app on the App Store, and I'm really excited about this one. Right here, it's called Rileygram. I will not be I'll not be calling it Rileygram, but that's my favorite. Anyway, I will answer 1 or 2 more questions. Wait, did Joelle? You see how that comment by Joelle is stuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Let me just go to the different chat one. That is a nice idea, and I see the scope if it was YouTube. Yeah, I mean, you can do YouTube as well. We could do YouTube. I just think if you have a website, how hard is it to convert that into an actual app for phone? Now, that is an interesting idea. What if people could convert their sites? Mm. Mm. Oh, wow.
I think a lot of people want that.
Oh, wow. Did you talk to users who wanted that?
Yeah, I mean, that just makes sense.
Ooh, we could make that easily. We could make that a page on Vibe Code that people could upload their code. They could download their code from whatever Vibe Code tool and they could convert it into a mobile app.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Joel, wait, who said that? Derek. Derek, thank you for that. We are going to add that as a feature. I just realized we have to add that. So many people vibe code. Why not be able to convert it into an app that they can get on the App Store? That is a great idea. Oh my God. That is, think about how many people have created a web app and they'd want to just convert it into a, why haven't we done that? That's a really good idea. Derek, you just changed the trajectory of our company. I thank you for that. Geyer said, I want to be a vibe code and inventory web app for my business. I want to vibe code an inventory web app. Inventory web app? Can you explain that a little bit more?
Inventory of their products.
Maybe yeah, like a Shopify type deal. I got 7 kids, man. I built the site and it's badass, but it's not an app, so dad sucks. Really? Okay. So your kids are like, where, like, can I get it on the App Store? And you're like, no, it's on the web, and we don't even know how to. That's hilarious. What's AI tools is best to build a website? I use V0. I think all of them are the same. Lovable, Bolt, Replit, V0. They're all the same thing. Just yesterday, I literally saw people in Kilo Code asking how to turn web apps they made into mobile apps. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go work on that right now. You inspired me. This is really good insight. Derek, message me or something. I want to talk to you. I'm sure you have even more ideas that we should add. But this was 3-hour stream. This was a lot of fun. I wish I had more like music to play on the way out or something, but this was the first stream we ever did. I know there was an outage on YouTube, so like that might be messed up, so I don't know if it'll be recorded, but like we'll figure it out.